What's good with it?
What's going on, my brother? What's going on?
Ain't nothing chilling. Got a whole lot to talk about on this episode of
Uh,
what's Let's Go Live episode
episode 3 going live.
going live.
You already know.
Episode
So,
3.
yo,
Back
man,
like
we
we
got
never left.
back like we never left. Yo, what was Ludacris' first album called? Back for the first time? Like, feel
Yeah,
like that. You know what I'm saying?
back just
Yeah,
like we never left.
yeah, like we got a lot of things to talk about. A lot of things going down in the industry, just in the world. It's always something to talk about. So that's what we here for. That's what we here to do.
Yes,
So
sir.
yeah, like first I think off rip, it's only right that we gotta pay our respects to Rich Homie Quan. You know what I'm saying?
Rich
That's
homie. R.I.P. Rich homie.
R.I.P. Rich Homie. Um, yeah, so the Atlanta Police Department they shared the incident report from the officer who responded to the death of Rich Homie Quan. In the report, the rapper's girlfriend actually says she found his body on the sofa after taking his son to school. The rapper's brother actually said that he placed him on the couch overnight after finding him sleeping on the kitchen floor with food in his mouth. So again, rest in peace, Rich Homie Quan. A real unfortunate event, like a real loss in the culture. Yo, and if we go back to a couple years,
Real deal
yo,
influential. Like,
real deal influential, yo, like vibes, like especially at the beginning of the Atlanta wave, like he was definitely a pioneer in the sound and
yeah.
everything that he like all his songs. Like, I'm not even gonna lie. The first time I heard Some Type of Way, it's crazy because my brother was like living in Ohio at that time, and he was the one who called me talking about like some Rich Homie Quan. Like they was bumping him heavy in Ohio,
Sure.
and he put me onto that song, and I thought it was gonna be some bullshit because at that time like it was a lot of bullshit coming out. My brother was younger than me. Yo, he put me on, and I'm just like, yo, this shit is fire. Like this shit is actually fire,
Made you
yo.
feel some type of way.
Made me feel some type of way for real. But yeah, nah, it was like really a fire track, and then ever since then he just started just going up. Like, what was your first introduction to Shami Kwan?
My first introduction was, I don't know what song it was, but I know he just had a sound that was so new and fresh that you just had to gravitate towards it with the melodies, the the pain, the hustle, the flashiness. He gave you the best of all worlds.
Yeah, like
So I really can't say which song introduced me to him, but when I did get on to him, 2012, 2010. I'm not
hmm
sure, but I was on him tough for real.
yeah,
Everybody around here was tough on Rich Homie.
yeah. Like Rich Homie, like he was like like I said, he was that dude. Like he it's crazy because I think some things like went down between him and his label because I think he touched on it like he couldn't like release music or like do anything like without like the label's permission if I'm not mistaken. And it sucks because you got to think about it. Like he should have had even outside of like the Rich Gang and everything like that. He should have had his own trajectory, like going up the same way Thug did, even though they was outside of each other. Because even though him and Thug together made like great music, like even outside of Thug solo, he was that dude.
He held his own solo for sure.
He held his own solo, and I just feel like it's a shame because like he's gone and like he definitely gave us like some great hits. Like he cemented in the books. You know what I'm saying?
You
Like
can play him his whole catalog and not skip nothing. Like
nothing. Yeah. Like
half of them joints I know word for word.
hmm
Like yeah,
like so yeah. Like so he's definitely gonna live on. Like I think like you said, just like the influence. Like you go see it's a thousand people like singing like him now. It's like you know what I'm saying? Like
the cadence,
the
all of
cadence. Yeah. So
it.
it's like
Changed the Atlanta sound for real. I would say
yeah, not for sure.
lot of
Like
melody. Like he brought
lot of
that.
melody. Yeah, like he was somebody to me that like you said, it was different. Like out of the so when you think about it, that's why I think like him and Thug work so perfectly together. Like when you hear Thug sound and his tone and his pitch. But then you hear like Rich Homie Quan's sound and his pitch, and you mix them two together. It was like the voices. It just made it was really like a
Right,
beautiful
right.
thing. Yeah, like it was really like I like when like especially when it's like duos or like a group and it's just like really cohesive, you know what I'm saying? But
Sure.
unfortunately, like a lot of some things just didn't work out between them two. And
If my memory would serve me right, I think he had said some slick shit about Thug with the dresses or something. He was like, I don't do that shit. You remember that? And
yes,
after
yes,
that, I think they pretty much fell out.
that's
That was the
yeah.
fall.
hmm
That was the fall.
Like
Yeah.
that was definitely the fall because like honestly, I think something had been happening behind the scenes, but even before that to happen, because like
Had to know.
yeah, because like for you to even come out and say something that you know is going to rub him the wrong way, it's like y'all probably is already on the outs or something like that. Because for you to just randomly, unless he just felt like that in the moment, somebody asked him, he was just like, because at that time everybody was looking at Thug like he was crazy. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? But even though he was making fire music, but like imagery wise, people was looking at him like he was crazy.
And
So
you make a good point on that because if I'm with you 100% behind you, we in good relationships. I might brush that question off,
yeah,
instead of
like
just letting my true opinion go about it.
yeah, I would have hit you with the like this, yo, that's my homie, and like real talk, he expressed himself the way he want to express himself. Like
For sure.
I'm not, yeah, like I don't, he don't get dressed for nobody but his damn self. Like you know what I'm saying, like or
Yeah.
some shit like that. But I feel like it had to be something between them two that was like a little bit going sour or something like that because to just instantly hit him with a like just to flip on him
I
like
don't
that,
rock
and
with that
then
shit.
yeah, I'll rock with that shit. And then it's crazy because so they got the whole YSL trial going on right now.
Yeah.
And that crazy dude, YSL Woody, whatever that dude, he like a little nut. He be just running around like he got immunity, so he just saying everything. Yo, he admitted that um Thug set it up, or like I'm not sure if Thug set it up, but him, the dude Woody, and somebody else went to shoot up Rich Homie Quan's father's barbershop.
Yep.
Yeah,
But Rich Homie kind of shot that down. He was like, "Yeah, it got shot up, but it ain't happen how Woody saying it happened."
I mean, of
I see
course,
the
I
clip.
think that's the smart thing to say.
That's a smart thing. Yep. Okay.
I think that's the smart thing to say. Like real talk, yeah, it's just best to just leave it be, yo. But yeah, again, recipes for Shomi Kwan. Like he really, really, he's a staple in the game, like forever until the end of time. Like you could, at any given time during the club set, you could throw in the Rich Homie
Oh
Quan
no,
set. It
it's
is gonna
gonna
go. It's
they
gonna
gonna
go.
fuck with it.
It's gonna go. Like no matter what, the Rich Homie Quan set is gonna go. The crazy thing is like, so I think like. I'm not sure if you saw the picture, like, because I think Thug had court the same day that like the news came out that Rich Homie Quan passed away,
Yeah.
and like he had like a sobering look on his face that day. Like he looked really like
Happy, fucked up about it. What?
nah, like fucked up about it. Like he
Fucked up
looked
about
fucked up about it. Yeah, because like I don't know, like even though like niggas probably still have beef, they had a era together. You know what I'm
it.
saying?
They
Like
have it together. Yeah.
yeah, that was like right hand men. You know what I'm saying? Like especially when they was both into the game under Birdman wing, like they learning new things, doing different things. Like so. Yeah, you can see it on his face that he was like, okay, like yeah, this is he wasn't in the best of moods. And speaking of that trial, that shit seemed like it's been going on for forever, Like that trial is, and I don't even know when it's going to come to an end. It's going to probably get dragged out a little bit more. But the only good thing about situations like this, by the time they come up with a verdict, like these niggas already got so much time served. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But they're gonna try to fuck around and like once they hit you with the Rico, they trying to like throw you under the jail,
Nah, that's
But
for
yeah,
sure. Uh,
yeah.
How you think about what you think about the 911 call being public to us?
So it's crazy to me because I really feel like, and I'm not gonna lie to you, I'm gonna blame everything that we see today, and like as far as us being numb and things being normal to people to even from people taking out their phone and recording people dying, tragic stuff and everything like that and posting
Yeah,
it. That shit started with World Star Hip Hop, yo.
World Star.
And don't get me wrong, I'm guilty because I used to be an avid watcher on World Star.
Oh yeah, hell yeah, me too. Shit, and
Yo,
then as soon as a fight break out, World Star,
World
and
Star,
you
what
just saying it
yo?
off the rip. You ain't even got a phone out.
You don't
You
even
ain't
got a
even
phone
really
up.
got to
It
have a
just
phone out. It's just
like
a natural instinct.
the same way that people shoot a paper ball and say Kobe is the same way when somebody about to fight. People be like World Star, like it's
Yep.
culture. It's in the culture. It's part of the
Yeah, yeah,
culture.
it's embedded.
Yeah, but like yo, you could go to World Star, you will see anything like niggas getting pulled up on and getting drive-bys, getting sprayed up, like getting all type of shit. So like when you get to now, it's like I like to me all of the shit is like the fact that all of the stuff be coming out to the public, whether it's like the like even like the video of Fat Man Scoop when he was on like that you can't really control because he was on stage and he was walking off stage and then he collapsed. So
Yeah,
somebody could have easily been recording it live because they was at the concert or something, you know what I'm saying?
for sure.
But to be like, so how do you even leak the how does the audio get out? That's from the police department, right? So
I
it's
guess
like do you give them permission to I'm not sure like the schematics behind everything like that.
I don't know. They probably reach TMZ or some news outlet, reach out to them, and you know, chunk them a fee and recover it that way. I don't know how that works, but it shouldn't be that way. Like that should remain private between the dispatchers and the caller. Like,
Okay.
you can just
Yeah.
be that's a real panic situation and you letting all your emotion out and then you gotta relive that situation for days, weeks. That ain't right. You
Yeah,
just reliving
no.
that trauma and it's gonna take longer for that wound to close up. So
It's gonna take longer.
I ain't fucking with that.
It's gonna take longer for that wound to close up, and then like kids are cruel nowadays, bro. Like kids always been cruel, but you could go to school and they could be playing. They'll be playing that shit right around you. You can overhear that shit. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? Like, and it's just really insensitive. Like the same thing with like Kobe wife Vanessa. Like when the helicopter crash happened, like the police and everything was taking photos and sharing photos and everything. Like that's disgusting, bro. You know what I
Everybody
mean? Like,
everybody trying to capitalize and get a bag off of death and
yeah,
sorrow and that shit just in is inhumane in my opinion for real.
yo, bro,
Because in
it's
situations like that happen to me, I don't want to relive that again. Hear
me
myself on a
neither.
911 call. Like that should
Nah,
be
I don't. I don't.
what
Then
are
you
we
gonna have
doing?
family calling you like, I heard the call. This is like, yo, bro, like this is not
People
what we need to be doing.
skeptics, oh, he wasn't so sad. He didn't sound too heartbroken about it.
Yo,
Like you can't
really
gauge and judge my pain off of
based off
a
of
voicemail or a
yeah.
recording. Like
Everybody process
it's
things
weird.
differently. You really don't know. Like, so yeah, nah, that to me, I just think that shit is it need to be some type of law with like some type of the way people release shit. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
if you catch like a murder or like a death on camera, you shouldn't be able to release that to the public. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's why when you
That's a little
hear
bit
like,
different.
you think
I feel
so?
like I feel like that's a little bit different because that's criminal. All criminal shit is public. The public can access
Yeah,
that.
but yeah, even criminal, but even people you see people in like car accidents or like type shit, all type of shit. Like I
Yeah.
don't know. I just feel like we just so desensitized. Like you know what I'm saying? Like
Desensitized, that's the word.
they'll think about it. Like and it even goes to like the music videos and hip hop and everything. So think about it. As long as Snoop Dogg been smoking weed, right?
Yeah.
This nigga never made a video where he was just rolling weed. You can see the weed and all of that type of shit.
I
Once a
don't know.
nigga,
We can probably dig into the
we
vote
go,
and find that. We can dig into the vote.
we can look for that.
We can
But I'm
dig
not.
into the vote.
I don't know. I just feel like
As
he
much as
get.
weed he smoked, oh yeah, he rolling up something on camera.
But like, yo, but the way transition looked. So then when Wiz Khalifa came out, it was
Yeah,
straight. He was showing you the pounds. He was rolling it up, dropping it, like smoking it.
smoking it.
Then, then think about it. Then you go to Chief Keef and these boys.
Yeah,
The niggas that never had guns in a music video ever. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like now it's the think
no
about it.
doubt.
Like real guns, just boom, boom, just a whole bunch
Yeah,
of like,
yeah. That was probably he was probably the first of that era. He
yeah,
started that way.
yeah. And then now everybody, every time you see a gun now, it's the norm. Like if I was a cameraman, yo, I would hate my job recording these videos, yo. Million niggas pointing guns at the camera, like,
People
yo.
that got shot accidentally like that, accidentally,
See, yeah,
like
nah,
the cameraman for real.
yeah, nah. I
Or
can't
they
get
out
down
there
with that.
shooting, doing their little thing, and pull up, ops pull up. Let's
Yo,
go. Cameraman
yo,
died like that around here for real.
seriously, see, yeah, nah.
Yup.
Getting caught somebody dying because you're doing your job, your passion, and getting caught up in somebody else bullshit. Nah,
Yup.
I can't fuck with that, yo. See, I cannot fuck with that, yo. Yeah, like,
What you think about the drug usage though? Because they say it was allegedly was a OD. He allegedly OD on some shit.
so it's a couple of videos that came out, and like, yo, and again, like, respect to the family and everything like that because no toxicology reports came out and everything like that. So this is all speculative. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Um, but a couple of videos came out, and I'm super huge on observation. I'm big on body language. I'm big on mannerisms. I'm big on just watching people's like coordination and everything like that. And the videos that I did see him recently in, it did look like he was like dependent on something a little bit. It's just like you could. It's just something about like his or so. For example, there was one video when him and his boy was in the studio talking shit, blah blah, blah, and then his boy was like, he's like, "Yo, shut up before I take your lean." And then this nigga Rich Homie Quan just like he went to the table mad fast and just
Fuck if
grabbed
you
it up.
is. Fuck if you
Yeah,
are.
yeah. And then the nigga straight up called him a junkie.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
But if
so
you got that opinion of your boy, like express that shit to him on the real tip, you know?
on a real tip, like not only you can't say that on some playing around shit. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like, cause like for you to call him a junkie, that's something that you again, I'm an
You
observationist.
already
Like
thinking
that's
that
something
shit.
you're already thinking. Yeah, you already on that type of time. Like he's like you think you probably having side talk like yo this nigga just all day da. And I think it was like a couple days before he passed away. He was actually made a post. I'm not sure if it was live or something, but he told people to yo stay away from like drugs. Like he told people to stay away from because like he already knew it well. Like that shit will fuck you up. You know what I'm saying?
Fuck
Like
you up.
that shit'll really fuck you up and to the point like where you dependent on that shit. Like
You
especially if
feel
you
you feel wild or unusual without it. You can't maintain and focus and go through your everyday activities
yeah,
unless you got it.
unless you got it.
That's when you got the problem right there. And if
Yeah,
your home is
so
close to you and they slick joking about it and shit, y'all ain't no
it's
real
not.
partners. Y'all need to step to the man, have a little intervention with him.
Yeah, like
Like all that shit could have been nipped in the bud way before his untimely
uh
passing.
yeah, like well how old is he?
If
Like
that's the case.
32,
If that's
30.
the case.
Yeah, if that's the case. I think he was 32, 34, like a real young dude. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
super young. Um, yeah, it's like again, like if I have somebody around me that was like severely like overdosing or addicted to something, I saw something that was like altering their state on a daily
I'm whooping
basis.
ass.
Yeah, like belt to ass. Like
I'm
yo,
built
I'm
to ass. No bullshit. Like
like
I'm you fighting, bro. I'm taking your
Yeah.
cup. I'm
Yo,
flushing your pills. Whatever
yeah,
it is, you're not gonna want to be around me. I'm gonna be
yeah.
unpleasant to be around.
Spilling the lean on the floor, like I'm
Oops, my
yo,
bad.
yo, yeah, like you got your cup up, show, like yo,
Yeah, for
yeah,
sure.
nah,
For shit,
because
sure.
like the crazy thing is like when a person's addicted, yo, they can't see their life without that thing that they're addicted to in the moment.
Right.
It's not until they actually get out of that shit that they're able to be like, wow, like you know what I'm saying, I overcame that shit. You know what I mean? It's
Yeah.
never in the moment, so you gotta like. But then again, like yo, yeah, you got yeah. I'll be unpleasant, but at the same time, I'm gonna come to you with the kindness. I'm gonna come to you with the care first. But if you
Yeah.
on
First,
bullshit,
at first, at first, I'm gonna,
yo,
be righteous with it, but after a while, I'm gonna be unpleasant, bro.
yo, yeah, nah, you got to, yo. Like it's tough, like, bruh. Cause like yo, you doing lean and all that, like, and then that's another thing. So his brother said,
Probably was pills though. Motherfuckers be on them pills, perks and Xan and shit, and they
yeah,
be
yeah,
pressing
that's
the
true too.
pills, making fake ones and shit.
Yeah, like real
So
talk, you never
you
know.
really taking it. You really gambling. You don't know if you getting a real deal pill or you getting
Yeah,
some
some
man
BS.
made bullshit.
Yeah. So
Like
it's
like
like
Kodak said, I knew the perk was fake, but I still took it because I'm a
still
gremlin.
aided.
Come on, man.
Like the fact
You
that
playing with your life. You playing Russian roulette.
Russian roulette, like it's never worth it, yo. Like
Nah, hell
it's
no.
it's never worth it, yo. Like that's a crazy line to say, yo. You know what I'm saying? But yeah,
He regretted saying that shit. I seen later on in the interview,
okay,
if
okay.
I'm not
Thank,
mistaken.
thank God, yo. But the so yeah, that's another thing. Like, so his brother fired him on the kitchen. See that, like that to me, off
It
rip.
was probably normal. That's the norm. That's how
But
I took it. Like, okay, here we go again.
I think his brother said in a statement something like he found him laying down, sleeping on the kitchen floor, but he
The
found it
food.
unusual. He found it unusual because he had food in his mouth. To me, that would have been a red flag. To me, like if I would have just saw him passed out, I'm like, yo, here this nigga go again. But food in the mouth, like it's because I would have to like replay, like, okay, what happened? Like you walked in the kitchen, you was chewing something, you
Probably
didn't just
choke on some
yeah,
shit. You never
that's
know.
you probably choke, but you didn't just come in here like, oh man, I'm tired. You know what I'm saying? Like a
Yeah,
series of something had to happen for you to end up on this floor with food in your mouth. You know what I'm saying? If
for
you
sure.
was just in there, if just in there fucked up on the floor, passed out, cool. But he took him in there, laid him on the couch. Wifey came, took the kids to school, put a blanket over him, came back. He was cold. Like that's traumatic. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah, that's
Like
traumatic.
that's traumatic.
It's
Like the
gonna take a
last
while
time,
to get over that. My prayers are
yeah,
with the rich homie
yeah,
Corn family,
yes, yes.
friends, even the
Friends,
fans. For
the
real, that shit
fans,
impact the
yeah.
fans too.
For sure, yo. So yeah, again, rest in peace, Rich Homie Quan. Condolences to his family, yo, and yo, love yours while you're here, yo. You tomorrow
Like
is not promised. No time is not
people dying
guaranteed.
every day.
Yo, we
We lost
literally,
Pete King. We lost a few more people. We
yeah.
lost
James
James
Earl
Earl.
Jones,
Yup.
yeah, Fat Man Scoop passed away. Yeah, it's
Frank and
just like
Beverly. We losing
yeah,
people.
Frankie Beverly, yeah, we losing people. Like,
Losing people.
yeah, so yo, just love yours, hug yours, yo, because tomorrow not promised, yo. We all move like we got infinite time. You know what I'm saying? Like
Infinite time.
we move like we got infinite time. So yo, take a second, just
We gotta take every day, one day at a time, and live it up to the fullest,
live
and
it to the fullest, yo.
make the best game out of it. Because this life is a game, and we just gotta keep striving and keep on pushing through,
Yo,
and,
life
and
is
shake
definitely a
shake
game.
everything that's not
Mm-hmm.
that's not really beneficial to us. We gotta shake that shit off and
100%.
stay focused and have good people around us.
Yes,
That's what it
yeah,
all boils down to.
1000%, 1000%.
You
So
know,
yo, on to some other news. Yo, it's been a lot of talk going on about the Super Bowl halftime performance, yo.
Super Bowl.
Like, listen to me, yo. I'm ready to dive in, yo. Yeah. Listen to me,
Bing,
yo.
bing, 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 bing.
It's going to be, yo. It's going to be one for the ages. So, yo. So Kendrick Lamar has been selected to as this year's halftime Super Bowl
First ever.
performer, first ever solo hip hop artist.
Yeah.
This is going to be legendary. He's coming
Congrats.
off of,
Congrats.
yeah. He's Kendrick Lamar's coming off of one of the craziest years in hip hop by an individual of all time.
Yeah.
So it's only right, not only just for this year, but he had an impeccable career, like numerous Grammys, sold out tours, Pulitzer Prize winner. Like this man has literally done it all
Even
in one
without the
way.
Drake beef, he still belong there. Like
Even without
this
the
ain't
Drake
make
beat,
him
yeah,
who he is
that
right now.
yeah, a lot of people were trying to push that, like, oh, Drake gave you your biggest push, and Drake gave you this, and Drake gave you that. Like, real talk, you have to realize for Drake to even have engaged in a battle with Kendrick, that means he already was on some type of level that he
He's already
respected him.
prestigious, a prestigious
Exactly.
artist.
Exactly.
You ain't replying or responding to no bum ass artist.
Nah, not at all.
You
Like,
ain't wasting your time with it.
you're not wasting your time. So, with Kendrick Lamar being selected as the halftime performer in the city of New Orleans, the Nolia, a
Yeah,
lot of
baby.
water. Like, yo, it's a lot.
Woody, ah.
Yo, it's a lot of people who are really, really upset because they feel like Lil Wayne should be performing a halftime Super Bowl show. Uh, People have came out. Master P, he came out eloquently speaking how, because I think he's in charge of like something as far as entertainment in New Orleans. I'm not 100% sure. I don't want to butcher his title. But he said, like, he definitely respects Kendrick and, believes Kendrick deserves this moment, but he feel like it's like a really perfect opportunity for like New Orleans to be represented the right way. So he
Oh, we gonna get it right on the 11th time or what? Like this, the 11th time it's been over
yeah.
there, right?
So this is what I'm saying. I believe the Super Bowl has been in New Orleans what
About
10
11
times
times, I
already.
believe.
Yeah,
Yeah,
this about to be the 11th, I believe.
yeah.
Um, there was never an uproar before, so I want to talk there. Like my first thing I want to say is this. This is a question because this don't have nothing to do with status, like whatever. Because like as far as status, like Wayne is like my top three of all time. You know what I'm saying? Like so,
He's
as
up there
far
for
as
me.
yeah,
He not right there though. I don't think so.
yeah, like Wayne is like he top three for me. Like, but and he even said it in his response. But was there a sense of entitlement?
Yeah, just because you from New Orleans, that don't make you the gatekeeper and the landlord of that shit. Like I don't know.
Yeah, I feel like again, like I feel like it was an entitled thing. I feel like just because it was in the city of New Orleans, and I feel like the fact that Jay-Z is the face of, like the entertainment for like the Super Bowl and everything like that,
Yeah,
they automatically come at him. I guarantee you, if Jay-Z wasn't the face and it was just some regular suit, some regular suit dude, and he was like, "Yo, we're getting." They could have got Taylor Swift, right?
yeah.
Would anybody have? Would Lil Wayne have complained? Would anybody have complained? I doubt it. They
Mhm.
wasn't going. They wouldn't have beefed with. They're not gonna sit there like, oh, whoever's the NFL, because you know why? Y'all really don't really care about the Super Bowl halftime show that much. It's just it's a little bit of a sense of entitlement. I'm not gonna lie, because don't get me wrong. In the perfect world, Lil Wayne performing the Super Bowl in New Orleans is massive. Like that
It's
is
massive. It's showtime
massive. It's showtime. So I get
for the culture.
why. Yeah, and I understand. And I would have loved to see it.
I feel
But
like still he Kendrick gonna bring him out.
oh man, yeah, we listen, we was going
Kendrick
over
gonna bring
this.
them out. They got the song Mona Lisa. That might not be
Yo,
Super Bowl performance good, but
listen, man.
he might come out and just run a solo jam, get him a verse
Yeah,
in and dip out.
Wayne.
I think it's still a shot for Wayne to
I,
share
I
that
don't think
stage.
I don't think Wayne is coming to the stage just off the simple fact that the Kendrick and Drake beef, Like, real talk, I'm gonna let you know because immediately after that, it's not even gonna be about the halftime. It's gonna be Drake versus Wayne. Like, was that disrespectful? We're gonna be in the pod the next time. That's gonna be the next topic. Like, yo, was that disrespectful
Was
towards
it a
Drake?
slight?
Was it a slight? Because,
I don't
bro,
think so.
it's so it's no
It's
way.
it's either he
Yo,
choose Drake his artist or New Orleans his hometown.
yo, can we be real? He don't even represent. He don't even root for the Saints. Like, he don't even root for the
Uh,
Saints.
I
Yo,
don't root for the
like,
Rockets, so
you be, yeah,
I
man.
can't
I
I
hear
can't
you.
I can't be mad at him.
I get you. I understand that. But my thing is just, it's just, and then I just don't. I don't know. I feel like,
Shout out Lake Show. Shout
yeah.
out Lake Show.
Shout out. Like, man, I personally feel like it was a sense of entitlement. It was. It's just because I feel like it's just Jay Z has been putting these artists in there. Like, think about it. It's been Usher, it's been Rihanna, it's been Weeknd, it's been Dre, it's been Snoop. Like, we probably wouldn't even been getting these performances. Like, we would have been getting like Jonathan Mayer, Ed Sheridan, like, for the halftime
Hell no.
performance. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, we wouldn't have been getting this. Like, and it makes sense. Like, and that's why I'm glad like somebody like Jay Z stepped in because you got to think about it. I guarantee you, like, it's probably like 70% of the players in the league are black anyway.
Yeah, it's a high percentage.
It's a
We
high,
don't know. We
yeah,
don't know.
it's a high percentage. So we need people to represent us. You know what I'm saying? In these shows
Right.
and in these forums. You know what I'm saying? And just because, like, yo, I have to say, like, you can't, like, the crazy thing is, everybody's mad at Jay Z, but nobody is stating one reason why Kendrick shouldn't do it. Everybody's telling you all of them, they want Wayne to do it because he's from New Orleans, but give me a reason why Kendrick shouldn't do it.
I can't give you one.
I can't.
He had
Yeah,
he had a run out of this world this past year. This
yeah,
year it's gonna just continue on even after the Super Bowl. He going up. He just dropped a song that
yeah.
did like 10 million in an hour or two.
Like,
So he got our ear
he,
right now. He's
yo,
the one right now
I'm,
for
I'm
sure.
telling you, the way
He's
it's going to
got
be
it.
go and the way it's going to be lined up is he's going to have to drop some new shit by the time the Super Bowl drop. You
Who
know what
that
I'm
is?
saying? Kendrick.
Kendrick.
It's only right. Like, because real talk, I'm not going to lie to you. It's just like you. This is when you know your chakras is aligned. You came out on the Like That record with Future, Metro Boomin. You threw the bait. It manifested exactly how you want to. You mano a mano against the boy. You
Yeah.
went head to head, and you was calculated. You came out the victor, and you won. You won. You had the anthem of the year, one of the biggest anthems of all time. And I'm gonna keep it real. I'm gonna stand on this. The moment he performs that record at the Super Bowl, it's officially the greatest diss song of all time.
Which
I'm
record is
sorry.
that for the people that don't
Uh,
know?
Not like
That,
us.
that live up underneath a rock.
The not like us. But once he plays at the Super Bowl, it is the greatest record of all time. There
So
has,
he's
yeah,
100% playing that record.
he has to play that record.
Has to play. It'll defeat the
It
purpose.
will defeat the absolute whole purpose of, like, that will be a missed opportunity that you would never be able to get again ever in life.
He got to play it.
You
So
have to.
do he play the other at least one more of the diss tracks?
I don't think so. Just off the simple fact that,
He ain't gonna make
he,
it into a
yeah,
shit show parade on Drake.
he
Shit on
had
him.
the,
Right.
he had the pop out concert. He did all of that. Like, real talk, the one song is enough. Like, real talk, I'm not going, like, this is a moment in time where it's like it's about me. Like, it's a select few people, like one a year, who
Mm.
get to step into these shoes. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, and then I'm gonna
I'm
keep it
looking
real.
forward. Go ahead.
I'm about to say, and at the current moment right now, no disrespect, I don't know if there's a better performer in the game than Kendrick right now.
But a performer,
Live performer as a rapper. Talk to me. Maybe Tyler the
Kanye,
Creators. Tyler the
Kanye,
Creators up there. Real talk.
Kanye,
Listen to me. I
Travis.
see. Nah, see, it's the difference between characters. So Travis,
You want the all that marching
nah, I because
and,
all right.
and
So for example, when he did the Damn album, right?
yeah,
He did the Damn album, and I think he was doing like Coachella. He was on tour. Like he had like a whole like screen setup, and it was like a movie. Like he was doing like kung fu, like on some Mr. Miyagi Karate Kid shit. He came out there with the kung fu shit on. Like
yeah.
he gets in character. He's
Yeah,
gonna move on the stage. He's gonna bring it. Like it's gonna
he
be.
can bring an entourage of background dancers or just bodies with him. You ain't
Yeah.
really getting that too much from any other artist. But like I say, I feel like performance wise, Kanye he one of the best performers for me personally.
Um, Kanye West of all time, like all time
Cause
performers list.
he just a keystroke.
Yeah.
It's setting the fucking stadium on fire.
No. So I'm gonna give you this. So Kanye
Setting it on
again.
fire.
So if you go like, so if you go of all time, if you go of all time, Kanye West like probably to me probably number one, like of
Yeah.
artists, like hip hop artists. But I'm talking about currently right now,
Currently,
like
right now,
today,
who can hold that stage for what 30 minutes?
it's gonna be Kendrick
Rapper.
Lamar. Yeah, it's gonna be Kendrick Lamar. Because even when I see Kanye now, I'm gonna keep it real with you. This is lazy Kanye compared to prime Kanye. I'm used to Kanye, like Kanye when he had that when he was doing what was it 808s and Heartbreaks, and he was on stage with the bunny mask on, the furry bunny mask,
Yeah.
and then he was performing in like this small little stadium or theater, and then it had screens all around, and it had like snow and like snow blowing and wind blowing, and then he even turned the air down and cut the AC on in the theater just so it had the effect of like what he was seeing. Like he was that in depth with it. He had the glow in the dark tour. Like nobody could ever touch Kanye. So now when I see him, it's really just him just
Just hyping some shit up.
yeah, like no, I need like your real talk. And then I'm
He still
also
got that creativeness in him.
he's but real talk. I'm gonna keep it real with you. Not as much as he used to. Like every Kanye project was different. Like 808s and Heartbreaks was different from Graduation. Graduation was different from My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy. You
Yeah.
got College Drop. Like
Yeezy.
everyone had a distinct heat element, but now it really all sounds like he's like stuck in the groove. Like it's a Ty Dolla Sign type feature. It's a certain piano. It's gonna be certain type of singing, like dropping the beat out, pianos. It's really predictable now. Like before, you was not able to predict it, and that's why you look at Kendrick now. You if Kendrick said I'm coming out with an album next month, you have no idea what the album gonna sound like at
Yeah.
all.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm just
And
looking forward to when Kendrick bring Drake out there and just squash the beef and they perform Poetic Justice.
yo, they would never, ever, ever listen to me. He would never bring that. Yo, he's never bringing that man out,
Poetic
yo.
Justice.
Yo, he's Kendrick told you in
It's gonna
numerous
be a
songs,
poetic
like
moment.
Kendrick told you in numerous moments that he is not that forgiving, bro. He's not that mature. He told you that. When it come to beef, yo, he was like, yo, he said, what did he say? He was like,
Man,
when I seen,
he might do a 360 on us and just
man, nah, when he said I seen Kanye and Drake together, I was quite confused. Guess I'm not as mature as I thought I was. Got some growing to do, some shit like that. Like
yeah,
he don't fuck with that shit. Like, and then he was like, he saw some other shit. He's like, in another song with Baby King called Family Ties, he said something to the effect like, I see Kanye changed his life for me. I'm still an old school Gemini. Like
yeah.
he it's certain shit he gonna stand on. Like he come from the
So
West
what's the
Side.
percentage of Drake coming out there? 0%.
0%. If Drake came out there, that is yo. They don't even know
That's gonna break
what
the internet.
That's white flag. He's
It's
waving
not.
the
It's not the white. He can't wave the white flag when he won.
oh, yo, no, that's
Kendrick can't
really
wave the white flag. He's
no,
won.
that's Drake waving the white flag.
Uh,
OD. Like real talk, yo,
but Drake has ended beefs before. He ended a beef with Kanye. He ended a beef with Chris Brown. He's ended beef with Meek Mill. Had a free Meek Mill shirt on. He's
okay.
ended beef
Let's
with
go to you want to know the common denominator in
with
all of
several
those?
artists.
You want to know all the common denominator in
So it's
all
not
those
out the ballpark.
the common denominator with all those reconciliations are it was years in between the time. It's some healing had to go on.
I don't think it
Some-
was years with Meek Mill.
yes, it was. Yeah, for sure. I'm
Mm.
telling you. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. It was years with me,
It
man.
definitely wasn't years with Kanye because they was they'll
Yo,
beef a little bit, then get
and let me
cool,
tell you this. And
they'll
then,
have a whole concert together, and then
so
next thing you know, Kanye bipolar ass saying "fuck Drake" on another
no, it's
song.
the real talk. It's both of them, yo. Drake's came out and said like came out. Drake didn't even want to do it. He did it for Jay Prince. He
Yeah,
did it for Jay
Larry
Prince.
Hoover. It was
But
free Larry
yeah,
Hoover concert.
like he was literally dissing him the day after. Like he don't fuck. He never fucked. He don't fuck with him. Drake is also a very petty dude too. Revenge, like remember the whole revenge tour and all of that. Drake is a petty dude. It's just that he met somebody who's super calculated, and Drake didn't. He didn't take it as that. He didn't. He didn't play him like that. Like, and it's crazy. Like
Somebody
Drake,
coming out. Kendrick ain't finna just rock that stage 30 minutes straight by his lonesome.
he gonna bring out
He's too
Rihanna.
much of a student of hip hop. He's too much for the coach. He's gonna bring someone out there with him.
He gonna bring out Rihanna to perform Loyalty.
Rihanna just left the damn Super Bowl. She
Still,
ain't coming back out there.
man, Kendrick was just there a couple years ago with Dr. Dre and them, and he's here right now. So he's the same shit, like same
It's
shit.
different. It's different from hosting to coming as like a special guest, bro.
He was a special guest.
Rihanna
Now
just
he's
left that bitch as the host. You think she coming back for a special guest?
yeah. Why not? Like why
Nah,
not?
hell no.
Like yo, he got songs with Beyonce. He got songs with Jay Z. He got songs with Dr. Dre. He got come on,
He got songs with Pusha T. Maybe bring
not
Pusha
doing
T
that.
out there for the ultimate
Definitely not. Definitely not. But
choke slam. Pusha gonna come
yo,
out that bitch.
for the final finish him. Like, nah.
Yeah.
Yeah, nah,
He gonna
that's
play
slow.
story of a Adonis, whatever it
A
was.
story of
That'll
Eddie
be
died
nice.
at the Super Bowl. Yo, real talk, it's over. You gotta put it, it's over if that's the case. But not like
That'll be terrible.
my boy Drake, yo. This is my advice to Drake, because like yo, I fuck with Drake.
Yeah.
And the best way for Drake to come back from the situation, bro, is but he don't be listening, yo. Drake needs to go chill. Like real
It's gonna
talk,
be hard to come back from
yo,
millions and millions of people screaming, they not like us.
you know what I'm doing?
A minor.
You know what I'm doing? I will literally
Who's not
deactivate
watching the Super Bowl?
everybody watching it. That's a crazy thing. If I'm Drake, yo, I'm deactivating my Instagram, yo, and I'm going off the grid for like a year or two.
But
What
what
does
are
the
you doing during the Super Bowl? Are you watching the Super Bowl? He's watching the Super Bowl because he's a sports better. He bets, so you know he gonna have a stake on the Super Bowl. So when the halftime show comes on, is he watching it, or do you say cut that shit off?
that nigga performing his own halftime show at his crib, nigga? That nigga.
So he ain't watching it.
I just don't. I don't. I real talk. I don't see it like because I'm sending the picture for you. I see it. The palatial estate in the heart of Toronto, the OVO headquarters. It's him. It's OVO Hush. It's all these dudes. It's 40. It's this dude Chubbs. They got about 30 teams in there, bad chicks all over the crib, sipping and everything, everybody watching, celebrating. Yo, once he
Put
starts
your hands
performing,
together for Kendrick
like
Lamar. Halftime performer.
Yo,
Click.
all the girls are gonna be over there drinking. The fellas gonna be there with the stone face, like looking at their phone, like, yo, what do you
Acting like they
do?
look it up like
Yo, like, real talk, it's gonna be that one homie in there, like, yo, think that like,
get put out there, bitch.
yo, what? They gonna get beat the fuck up, yo.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but like, yo, going on stage, watching the world, because you know for a fact Kendrick is not going to say the word pedophile on live TV.
They
You know what
probably
I'm saying?
wouldn't, even if he
He's
did.
gonna let the crowd say that shit.
Yeah, yeah, he gonna pause and do his little
Yeah.
dance when he's about to.
Certified lover boy, certified. Yo,
Not fuck a mug.
like real talk, it's going to be. This is overkill. Like real talk, this is severe overkill. Like I never thought I would see a diss record reach the likes of this. And I'm not gonna lie to you, it's just a testament of being true to yourself. You know what I'm saying? Not literally not folding under pressure, not compromising who you are for anybody's for anybody's like approval. Like this man literally moves to the beat of his own drum, his own time. Niggas was dissing this nigga, telling him come outside. He got nothing to come out with. Da da da. To the point now, niggas want him to stop. You know what I'm saying?
He
Like
was quiet for about a week.
that man was because now when it was now everything's coming
They
out.
make
That
you
nigga
wait
was
for this shit.
they said that nigga was in a lab cooking. Like, yo, a nigga who's ready, a nigga who been ready for this moment the whole time, he not about to fuck around with you, yo. Like, if I
Yeah.
was in Drake's corner, the moment that Kendrick like let off that like that record, I'm like, yo, I'm letting you know right now, you can't take this light. We not about to be doing the internet trolling. We're not about to be doing the use this as a he has nothing to drop button. All of that shit, real talk, that shit is putting on a play for the crowd outside of the music. Like the only thing that's going to matter is the music. Y'all niggas could joke each other to death like Rick Ross and BBL, Drizzy Jew, like everything outside of the music is just jokes. But when it
Yeah.
comes down to the art, like when y'all sparring, when y'all step in that ring, my nigga Drake just was not prepared. Like, do I think that Drake could have won or had like a really formidable, like presented a
I
really
don't think so.
formidable
He
challenge?
ain't got it. His bag ain't really deep and just out of this world like that. Like Kendrick be thinking too. It's he really like a grandmaster in chess. Like
Like
his
he
chess
really is.
four or
But
five pieces ahead of you.
but I still feel like Drake could have made it more competitive if he would have taken serious off rip. Like I feel like 'cause even when I'm listening to Drake songs like the Kendrick just opened his mouth. Somebody go hand up my Grammy right now.
That's really
He tried to make everything a bop. You know what I'm
yeah.
saying?
And that was really like a compliment. Like, what are you saying? Kendrick just opened his mouth, hand him a
Yeah,
Grammy. Like, you complimenting me.
yeah. In a sense, you
That's not a slight.
complimenting.
It's not a diss when he said that. He was
Yeah,
saying like a lot of weird shit.
yeah. So I just feel like that yeah. All in all, back to
Say
the
the least,
original
I'm gonna
point.
be watching that motherfucker. I'm gonna be tuned in with my
I'm gonna
popcorn
be
come Super
yo
Bowl halftime.
because I just really I really for the life of me can't really because like watching like but at the same time again that's what I'm saying like me if I'm Drake yo I'm like all right you know what everybody talking all this they talking all that I'm about to literally go like what does the music industry sound like without Drake for a year or two? It will sound so we don't even know what it'll be. You know what I'm saying? Like we have no idea what it'll be. Like he's worked with so much artists. We hear him every other week at this point for like the last over a decade. He's dropping. He's always coming with moments. He's always giving you something. Like we don't know what it's like to miss him. Like that's why when Kendrick comes around, when J Cole come around, Jay Z could announce he's dropping a project tomorrow. Niggas gonna be on that shit. Like you know what I'm saying? Like it's
Yeah.
certain people that when you don't hear from them, you don't see them that often. When you finally do get to see them or hear from them, you want to tune in OD
So you
to the
saying his consistency is kind of hurting him, Drake's.
yeah, because guess what? You already dominated the game. There's no need for you to do that. Like you are. you need to be carrying yourself like you're a rarity. Like every time, like it was a point in time that every time I listened to a Drake song, I was amazed, like
Right.
literally amazed.
But
Like
that it was consistent though. It wasn't no long stretches or pauses in between his music. He was just coming with bop
but
after bop after bop.
so which is why
And
at some point you gotta chill because at some point we going to just get people going to get numb to it. Like again, that's why a lot of people wanted to see him lose. A lot of people wanted to see him fail, like because he was just on a cloud that he was the guy for over a decade. He's been that nigga. You know what I'm saying? And even when he was contested, like he came out on top. Pusha T, I think Pusha T got to beat him, but
he definitely won that.
Pusha T wasn't big enough as
Yeah,
far as stature to dethrone him because like this is going. They just looked at it like you know what, fuck it, you know he a little nigga. We just not even going
he
to
didn't have
respond to
enough
his
mainstream fans. Pusha T. Pusha T was like a
yeah.
real hip hop fans favorite rapper.
So
Like
you got Kendrick was the perfect person because he
yeah,
don't stand for all of this shit. Like he don't go for all of this shit. Like he's for the culture. He's against the bullshit. And I just feel like again back to the root of it. You're all like, who else could have been like now with Wayne dropping that statement? Like again, Wayne, my fellow
dude,
Libra,
Wayne is broken.
yo, my fellow
I ain't buying
Libra.
that shit.
Like, bro, I'm gonna just keep it real with you. Like, Wayne is my nigga, but like again, like, and and if you wanted to come out and address it and talk to your fans and say how you felt, I don't got nothing against that. But I just feel like it was super vague. Like, yo, you should have been like, yo, I reached out to the NFL. Nobody from the NFL reached me. Or like, y'all don't hold no grudges against this person or that person.
You
Or
should
you,
have been pointing the finger of why he
yeah,
didn't get chosen
exactly,
or
exactly.
why he should have got chosen. He was just pretty much. It sounded kind of apologetic, like
It was like a pity. It was a little bit of a pity party. And like, real talk,
yeah.
Wayne, like
I'm
you
sorry I
two,
didn't get this opportunity. I don't know. It's
yeah,
this
like,
shit just sounded so apologetic and depressing. Really, like, bro, you
yeah.
still Lil Wayne without the Super Bowl.
Without the Super Bowl, like you are Little Wayne, but I get it as a personal accolade you want to do it. But my thing is this: did you want to do this one specifically because it was New Orleans? Like a million times it's been here, bro, and
Then
y'all
why did
never.
this mean so much to you?
Is it because Jay Z's associated with it? So it's just like that, and again, it's never. So answer this question for me. So to keep it 1,000% real, is it you did he just want it because it was in his hometown, or did he just feel like he deserved to have this Super Bowl out of every artist? Because if it's one thing if you felt like no matter what you felt like you deserved to be headline the Super Bowl halftime, but if you feel like you only should have been doing it because it was New Orleans, that's not legit to me. Because if they was doing this shit in Seattle, would you be pressed if they would have showed Kendrick Lamar?
Now I feel like the reason why he was so pressed out about it, not getting that opportunity, strictly because it was New Orleans. Like he hasn't been putting out no recent mixtapes, no no recent albums. He just wanted that opportunity for New Orleans, and he Kendrick is the guy right now. He deserved that opportunity. He's getting that opportunity because of the his whole career. He's been transcending upwards, and now he's not at the peak, but this is the highest peak of an artist at this moment.
Hmm.
No artist is at a higher peak than Kendrick right now, and it's rightfully so that he's performing at the Super Bowl, the first solo rap artist. Lil Wayne, yeah, it would have been an honor, a pleasure to see you in New Orleans. Just off that alone, all right. What else? What else you bringing? What
And
you
that's
performing? You ain't really got no hot recent songs right now.
like, and that's the thing. Like, and so this is another thing. Um, all right, so let's say if Lil Wayne had to go up there and he couldn't bring no guests, What songs could he
He ain't bringing
perform?
no guests, according to him,
What songs could he perform
with no
that
guests.
with no guests? And also, let's talk about content. Like this isn't this shit. Like when the Super Bowl niggas sit down, you know who they thinking about? Pepsi, Coca Cola,
Sponsors and shit.
Gatorade. Yeah, they thinking about Google. Like they thinking about that. Like Lil Wayne is my dude, but his content when he chose to like Lollipop can't fly. Like what? Like so, I'm saying like I'm
A
on like
Millie.
it's a million. That's probably
Who
one.
want to see a who want to hear a Millie? I love Wayne. Who wants to hear a Millie at the Super Bowl right now?
That might go off though. I'm not gonna lie to you. A million will probably go off in the middle of
That's
a
why I
set.
said it because that's probably the hottest jam. But
Yeah,
I'm not trying to hear a Millie right now, bro. I'm
yo.
trying to hear that wop 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 wop. That
so
fuck 'em up.
so what you would want is like a combination of like some new shit and some old shit. You don't mind. You just want some relevant shit. You want some old shit
I
too.
mean, I'm just gonna try to name 4 songs off the head that'll slap at Super Bowl for Wayne. A Millie, uh, who just gonna be on the fly. A Millie, I
He,
would say.
mhm.
From that, I will go Fireman. 2, number 3. Give me
He
one
could do that.
more.
He could do that. Mrs. Officer with Bobby Valentino when that.
Mrs. Off. Yeah, okay, that's
Yeah,
3. One more. Like it ain't no recent jam. These songs is 10 years plus.
yeah, yeah. And again, it's nothing wrong with being a legacy act and performing. I get that. You know what I'm
I mean,
saying?
Eminem was just on there, but he's dropping music though. Eminem just
He's
dropped the
driving.
album.
Yeah,
Eminem just
like,
dropped the album. Rihanna, okay, I don't think she performed no recent hot shit, but
but you got to think about it. She's Rihanna. She hasn't performed in a long time, so getting her to perform was a big thing in itself.
and then she was pregnant too, so that was like a
Yeah,
little extra play on the tabloids and getting some shocking news right there. Her
and,
pregnancy.
yeah, her pregnancy, and then also, let's be real. I'm not gonna lie. Like Rihanna's like a Beyonce or Taylor Swift. They got real
They
generational
got real
hits.
fans too.
Yeah, real
Oh,
fans and generational
so do
hits.
Wayne.
Like, yeah. So do Wayne too. But it's just different. Like they're not doing it for us. So let's say, for example, I'm gonna keep it real with you. Like, if they was to do it like in New York or something like that, I just like
What New York
those.
artist gonna do it?
If it was going to be a New York artist, it's gonna be Jay. It's gonna be Jay. I can see him and Alicia Keys and New York. It would just be they got the hits for it. You know what I'm saying? But
We don't want to see Jay up there, man. We want to see
man,
something up there. We
listen to
want to
me.
see.
In New York, we want to see. We would love to see Jay. I ain't gonna lie. We want to see. Like in New York, who else is gonna be? Who else is gonna be? Who else is gonna be?
Man,
Right. But at the same time, I don't even think Jay would do it just off the strength of he's not that type of
he
dude.
don't
That's
need to
like
do it no more. Like he
yeah,
don't he don't need the recognition or the
he don't move like that. He's so good in his skin. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Like yeah, like he's so I don't know. Like in New
Who popping
York,
shit out there in New York right now?
the crazy thing is, I'm gonna keep it real. He fucked this opportunity up for himself.
Yeah.
Puff. If Diddy would have never been in those type of trouble, who he got all the hits.
Yeah.
He got all the hits. He's bigger than life. He dance. He's gonna have the dancers.
They gonna be
He
up there jigging and wigging like
he's gonna be yeah. He gonna have the dancers up there dancing. He gonna have it will be big. Like, but that's done. You can't have 50 Cent as the headliner.
nah.
That's done. Um, yeah. So
It's time
it's
for some
real.
new young talent, man. That's all it is. That's what I think
Nah,
the people that's making these lists and putting them out there for potential performers for the Super Bowl, they trying to make appeal to a younger audience.
yeah,
Kendrick,
because like
he's right there like a middle child. He can still bring in the old heads, but he also can relate to the youngsters. So it's the perfect blend right
it
now to
really
have an
is.
artist like Kendrick Lamar.
Nah, it really is. I think like Kendrick Lamar is. it's not like when you really think about it, who else but Kendrick? There's nobody in rap that can really do this besides Drake. I'm gonna keep it real with you right now.
You be
Like,
holding your nuts on Travis. I'm pushing for Travis all the time.
not see, like, so the thing about
Like
like,
if you
so
was to
this,
ask me from down south Houston, shit, I'm going Travis easily.
so Travis again. Travis is another one of my favorite artists and my favorite performers. But again, outside of the rage, well, how's he performing? Like Kendrick is. That's what I'm saying. Like when you get people like Kendrick, he's going to give you a wide range. It's not going to be like he's going to be able to like. And then this is another thing. He's going to be able to when he's rapping. It ain't no background vocals. It's just straight his voice, his breath control. Da, 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 you know what I'm saying? Like it's just certain performances that it's just like. And again, like Travis could probably say he could still like because he's Travis Scott. He got the
Yeah,
hits. He got
Travis,
yeah.
Travis will hold it down
Yeah,
for
he
sure.
still hold it down. He definitely still hold it down. But I just think like as far as like the best bang for our buck, as far as like we're gonna leave this bitch like feeling something in the soul. Yeah,
Speak about
Kendrick.
speak about bang for the buck and feeling something in the soul. Pause. Let me
Yo,
talk about your boy
um,
Uncle Shannon Sharp. That was a great transition right there.
yo, bang for your buck, yo. Like
Feeling
yo,
something, huh, in your soul.
yo,
Jesus.
feeling like how the pops used to do it from the Wayne's brothers, like bang, 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 like yo, like
Bang,
listen to
bang,
me.
bang, bang, bang.
I'm gonna say it off rip. I'm gonna start it off. I'm gonna
Beyond.
start it off saying it off rip.
Scripted.
Stage scripted.
That
Like,
hoe told old girl, hey, give me a second real quick. Whip this phone out,
mm,
did the two-step verification to go live on
yo,
IG. Threw
yo,
that bitch
listen to
down and got active. What I would
listen
want to
to
hear, bro, the first like 5 to 10 seconds of him going live. Like, what did that sound like? How
so
did
this is
that look? Did the phone just flop down, or
no
you can tell if a phone
it's,
failed?
yo, so listen to me. So this is what I'm saying.
What happened
So
in those first 5 seconds of
so
live?
this is so this so think about this. Well, by the time we heard this shit, y'all was already in the middle of moving and grooving like that. Y'all was already in the middle of the fight. My thing is this, like, it didn't sound like y'all just started fucking. So if y'all in the middle of grooving and moving and doing y'all thing, how does the live just pop up in the middle of y'all grooving and grooving and grooving and moving? Like,
Yeah,
how does the live just pop up? You have to actually go to host, live, confirm, then go live. Like, it's a lot of steps to do that. If my
two-step
hand,
verification.
yeah,
You
if
gotta
my
wait
hand,
for an email,
yo,
passcode to your email.
yo,
Damn
yo, yo, if I'm over here, like my hands is correct, like yo, I'm over here caressing you. It ain't no time. Like I don't fucked
that's
a
a hell of
million
an
times,
accident, brother. That's
bro.
a
I
hell of
don't.
an accident.
How many times have you done like really? I don't had Instagram since it first came out. I don't never
I've never even
FaceTime
opened
by
up
accident.
Instagram accidentally. I've
Like
never opened up like if I do some shit on accident, it's making a phone call on
making a
accident.
phone call, butt dial, some shit like that. Like it's never going to be on some shit. So like that's what I'm saying. Like so yeah, the live started while y'all was in the middle of fucking. How does that happen? If you wanted to play it off a little bit better, the live would have. I would have let the live happen. Then you would have heard like me just talking to her, like yo, da 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 da. Then you would have heard me start kissing on her, and then we would have went there, and then it would have gradually got there. Like
Yeah, yeah.
yeah, then it would
Right.
have been more believable. Before you out of nowhere in the middle, poof, yeah, and then he's like, "That's my Michelle." Like real
That's my
talk.
come on, Michelle.
I feel like this was on purpose. Like real talk, because I never ever once questioned my man Uncle Shay's sexuality, but a
Yeah,
lot of people
that
did.
ain't for me to
Yeah,
judge
like
or none of that shit.
yeah, and plus, really, I don't like real talk. I don't give a fuck what you do. Like you know what I'm
I
saying?
would never
Like
care if it was Michelle or Michael.
Michelle, Michael, I don't Michael. I wouldn't give a fuck. But I feel like a lot of people say things like, that picture he came out with when he had like the orange bag
The
and
man
everything,
bag and all that
and
shit.
his stance and everything like that. First of all, Shannon's a big dude. Like a lot of big niggas with like the tight shirts. I just think it was his stance, but he got like hip surgery and all that type of
Yeah,
shit.
the nigga a
So
football player. He banged the
yeah,
fuck up.
banging the fuck up. So
And he old, so shit.
and he old. He got double hip replacement, bro.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? So that's that. And then like he said, even like last week, the week before, when Tyrese was on the he was on the show, Tyrese was talking about, oh yeah, like yeah, now he was looking crazy, like he was looking gay with that bag on, this is that. And I just know in the back
He
of Shannon,
wanted to just clean it up.
yeah, I know in the back of Shannon's mind, he was getting tired of the bullshit.
Cause my
Like he was
thing
getting
is too, how many times have you called a woman by her first name during sex?
that's what that was gonna be the next thing I tell you. Like I'm
Like
gonna
you
keep
might
it,
be baby or boo or bitch,
yeah,
however you get down, but you ain't
yeah.
calling them up. Take that dick, Sandra. Come on, that's
Yeah,
my
that's
Sandra.
that's my Sandra, right? Like
Come on, man.
that's not that
That
like
shit cringy.
that shit like I'm chalking it up to like maybe that's just the way niggas do it at almost close to 60. Maybe that's how y'all get, but Russell, that shit you
That's that
sound,
old school dirty talk right there,
yeah,
ain't it?
that shit ain't the real talk. That's the type of dirty talk that when girls be talking about they got a sugar daddy, that's the shit that
That's
they
what
be
you say.
cringing to. Yeah, they be cringing with it. But
Come on,
like,
nigga. Come on,
yeah,
come on,
cause like
sugar.
real talk, I don't as many women as I done been with, as much times I done has. It don't mean it matter as many women. As much times you done had sex, even with the same woman, you're not about to be, oh, come on, oh my God, Jasmine, that's my Jasmine right there. Look, go ahead, Jasmine. Come on, Jasmine. Like that sound like the woman
You
is supposed to be
cringy as
saying your
fuck, bro.
name, yeah.
You only
But
reason you saying the female name is to let us know I'm fucking a
I'm
female
fucking a
right now.
female.
But you ain't have to do that because we hear
We heard her
female
voice.
moans.
Yeah,
So
female
you just
moans.
ODing at that point, bro.
Yeah, and then he said something on the pod with Ocho. He was like, "Yo, Cat Williams called me. He's like, you ain't gay today. Like, I wouldn't
He
even.
pulling out the sex pills and all that shit. That was a whole marketing
Yeah, he's over here like this, yo. I
promotion
told you,
scheme.
I told you I do my thing, Ocho. I told you I do my thing. Like real talk, yo. And again, this is just me. I am just so player, and I'm just so sure of myself, yo, that it's just like niggas be doing cringe worthy stuff for validation of motherfuckers that just be talking on like real talk, yo. Like Shannon, I knew you wasn't gay, nigga. Like real talk, a long time ago, as soon as you got on the show was Skip, you was trying to holler at Nicole Murphy off rip, nigga. Like yo,
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah. So it's like, but it's just these people and like that shit was starting to just fuck with him. You know what I'm saying?
Fuck with him. So
Because
he planned up a little scheme to get that heat off of him.
yeah, so think about it. Like, so people probably looking at him like, yo, no public girlfriend, no public relationship. Um,
You see him in
uh,
public with a male all the time,
yeah.
courtside.
So think about this. So think about this. He was with that dude a lot. Once the videos started coming out, people started talking. He got
Ghost.
rid of him. Yeah, he started working with him. And then he said that he said, well, he had to go back to his old stylist because of this, that. So he owed the loyalty, this, and that. But like, this is something like you like if I know I'm supposed to be loyal, it's not gonna take for me to be out with the neck. You know what I'm saying?
But
Like
then too, like why does the public opinion make you change your stylist
change
or
it
whatever is going
as
on?
it.
Like if that's how
Yeah,
you rocking with your stylist, don't just
that's how you rock. Yeah, like stand in your shit. Like real
stand
talk,
in it.
stand in it, yo. Like real talk, a nigga like again, that's that shit like Prince. That's that shit like Young Thug. Like yo, real talk. You could look at Prince like the first time you lay eyes on Prince, you might think that nigga
You think he
sweet.
just yeah.
You think he just like off. You think he off the wall. That nigga
I
will
heard all
fuck
kinds
your
of stories. He jiggy
That
that
nigga will
motherfucker with them
that
women.
nigga will fuck your bitch. Like yo,
Yeah,
that man had like he had him. Like
yeah.
he had him like type shit. So it's just like if you confident in who the fuck you are, stand in your shit. Like real talk. You yo, if niggas never like, but if niggas never caught you, but again, it's just everything is optics. No woman, no not we didn't see like real talk. I would. What would have been a better move is somebody catching you and the young lady out to dinner, like pictures or something like that. You know
You
what
could
I'm
have did
saying?
that.
You could have did that. Um, anything like okay, we could have caught you kissing. We could have caught you anything. We could have caught you in the hotel window just making out. It could have been anything, but that was a little bit OD. And like
That was
I
too
felt,
crazy.
and it put your job at risk with ESPN. That was risky.
Yep.
That was risky.
I haven't heard nothing
Again,
about that. I think they good with that. He
yeah,
good with
they good with that because it wasn't real. Like that shit was not real, bro. Um, like he came on there
it. There's
apologized.
nothing to gain from it by him doing that.
It was
He didn't gain anything from it.
it was a
Motherfuckers
personal.
still gonna call you sassy regardless. You could be fucking all the women and still fucking men. So
Yeah, like
what are you proving
yeah, like he said, like Cat Williams hit him up talking about, "Oh, you're not gay today." So
today? Keyword
yeah,
today. You
yeah, and the
know
fact
what
that
I'm
he
saying?
said
Like
that is letting it's like
that's a backhanded compliment.
a compliment because like yo, you know what I'm saying? Like nah, bro. Like so I feel like it was staged, but at the same time, genius. I'm never going to deny a smart marketing strategy. All the
Yeah,
merch sold out. I'm sure
merch,
the bottles of
nightclap,
Laporte, yeah, I'm sure the bottles of Laportier done sold the fuck out again.
them enhancement pills, the
Enhancement
rope.
pill through the roof. He had like 100,000 in the stream, like 500,000 views in like the first like smart.
Yeah,
Like I'm never gonna knock it, but you
yeah,
didn't have to do it like that.
didn't have to do it.
You didn't have to
If
do
that's the case, I think that's the case. I'm like
it.
I don't see how that happened. Like you accidentally go live. Why you clapping cheeks?
Like, doesn't your phone lock by itself? You know what I'm saying? When you're not touching it after a while, like you don't
Or
got this.
motherfucker just randomly hit the lock button on GP like from time to time.
Yeah, like from time to time, like for you to end up in that situation is just a little just it was scripted because like you said, like I'm gonna keep it real. If that shit happened to me by accident, let's just say some shit really happened and I really
It can't happen
yeah,
on
it
accident.
can't happen by accident. But if I'm apologizing on live TV to ESPN and I'm serious and everything like that, in the same breath, I'm not gonna be like,
Throwing
told
a
you, I
joke.
told you I'll be doing my thing. Nah, because really, the people I'm apologizing to not going to take the apology serious.
Yeah, they're not gonna take it as a sincere apology. You bragging and apologizing at the same time.
Yeah,
That's
so
like you murder a nigga in self defense. You apologize to the. I told you I keep that blick on me. Like
come on,
what?
my
What are you
nigga.
doing?
Good. What are you doing? Like
What are you doing?
you
I told you I keep
yeah.
that blick
So
on me, didn't I?
I told you,
Come
like,
on, bro.
bro,
You just apologize.
you just
Now
apologize.
you boasting and bragging about keeping the blicky on you.
You didn't mean to kill him. You did it out of self defense. Like you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, but now you're the toughest guy in the world. Like, nah,
Nah,
that's
yeah.
crazy. Yeah, but like, and I just feel like overall, Shannon, yo, like you unk, like you unk, you did not have to go out like that, bro. You did not have to. You ain't have to do that, yo. Like he ain't have to do that. Like
Yeah, it
you
don't make me look at him
solidified.
no less or no more for real. I just like
Yeah, I'm not looking at him now
that's how
like
you feel.
yo.
That's what you feel you got to do. Go ahead.
Yeah. I'm not looking at him now like oh he's gold. You know what I'm saying? He's golded or he the man. Like
Put it down
nigga,
for like fuck that. Come on, man. You
that's
then
Mama
it sound like
Shell.
y'all had a mic, an earpiece, or you was
Yeah,
right
like
up to the
right
phone.
there.
Yeah, yeah, take it. Come on,
That's
bro.
Mama Shell. Oh, that's Mama
You
Shell.
putting on it sounded like they was literally putting on a performance
Putting on a
for
performance.
IG Live.
Literally. And that's what and they did it and he went viral.
He
He
went
went
by. He got what
viral.
he want. He got what he
He got
wanted.
what he wanted. But that'd be like the fame, like that'd be like the gift and the curse. Like I feel like niggas be chasing that viral
Chasing that
shit.
viral.
I feel like niggas chase that viral shit. Now it kind of makes me question a lot of things. Like now it kind of makes me question him getting pissed off on a microphone, like, damn it, man. Because guess what? That's going to generate views.
Yeah, true that. I
Me,
ain't
me,
think about that one.
me chewing Ocho out is going to generate views. Because guess what?
Motherfuckers love controversy.
Because guess what? So I'm gonna keep it real. Let's say me and you got into like some like beef or like some shit on the podcast. and we still decided to put the episode out. What I'm not going to do is clip it and make the segment with his argument and put it as a 10-minute solo clip so people could go watch. You know what I'm saying? They did that.
Yeah. Yeah.
They did that. They also clipped when he was angry at the phone thing. They clipped that. So it's like these are the things that like y'all actors.
Yeah.
Y'all actors. You know what I'm saying? And it's cool, but it's just like, yo, it's at some point, yo, only the real gonna survive. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Can't fool everybody. Yeah.
yeah, like, and like y'all don't need to do like, y'all dope enough. Like we fuck with y'all enough off of just who y'all are. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
He had like a roast of Shannon Sharp too. I didn't get to watch that episode all
I
the
ain't
way.
see that either.
I
You
seen they
know.
had Casanet on it asking them Q&As. They were doing like a quick Q&A segment with Casanet.
So now
Like
I see, yeah.
now
So
you turning it into a tour. Like
yeah, and like, and now you're trying to like just capitalize on. And don't get me wrong, I get it. You know what I'm saying? I understand it.
that should have
But
really make your employer like, okay, now we gave him a pass. Now he's just rubbing it in our face. Now he just
yeah, like I don't know. Like I'm gonna keep it real. He probably told ESPN about it ahead of time, type
ahead of
shit.
time. Look, I'm gonna do this. What y'all think about it? Go ahead.
Go ahead. Yeah, it's not real. I'm not really doing it. Da, da, da. It's just, and then yo, he popped. Like, but I think he had that Cat Williams moment. He been searching for something to pop like that since then. Yeah,
Uh-huh.
like you just gotta let this shit just go natural, bro. Like you. That's what I'm saying. Like when he was like mad and everything like that, I'm just like, nah, Shannon, you.
Overly mad.
It's either you put it on the front or because like you appear to be a way more level-headed person, and when you talk, like you got logic, you're able to like really break down and give us like every like it's yeah nah the metaphors and everything that he give
Seems like
us
he can
like
hold his temper. If even if he's his blood pressure is boiling, he know how to hold his temper back.
I seen him hold his temper with Skip.
Oh yeah, definitely seen that shit. Put your fucking
Yeah,
glasses back on.
yeah.
Scam, scam. Oh my god, yeah, he held his temper on that one.
Listen, yo, to this day, he's put your glasses back on. I'm like, you're just jealous because he's better than you ever was. Stop! He be
See,
slamming the papers on the.
that's what you do. You take personal jabs at me.
Yo, yo, yo.
Yeah,
I'm not
yeah.
taking personal jabs. It's the truth. It's the truth. You're jealous. I'm like, yo. This nigga Shannon was taking his glasses off. He was like,
Told that hoe put them bitches on
put
soon
this,
as
yo,
they drop below his nose.
put your glasses, yo. Whoo. He held it together then.
He held it
Like,
together.
he held it together, yo. But yeah, nah. I feel like you ain't have to do this. Like you two playing for this. Like I put people like my favorite people in the world. Like some of my I just look at them like they would never do this. Like for example, like when they like Jay-Z ever did like some shit that was just super cringe. Like that shit would ruin my life, yo. Yo, that shit.
That's be crazy for
It,
motherfuckers do that.
yeah, yeah. Like niggas don't come on. Like I like niggas who move like the mystique again. Like I said, so it's like again, like, so we supposed to learn about your shit. Like, y'all platform is the podcast. So, like, yo, y'all talk about the Michelles and y'all talk about the shit on the platform. Like, just how, like, if Jay Z got something to say, like, all the shit with the Super Bowl talk and all of the shit, niggas taking shots and all the shit. I know Jay Z. The nigga is not doing the interview talking about it. He's not going to make a statement. But I guarantee you, the next verse that nigga drop,
He
it's
gonna
gonna be
some
some
gems in it.
yeah, so it's gonna be some gems in that shit, and they're gonna be like, you know what I'm saying? Like, but do it in your media, do it in your field, your respective field. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like,
for sure.
if you feel like niggas is questioning your sexuality, talk about it. Like, yo, have an open talk about it. Like, real talk. Like, cause you doing it for that anyway. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Like you say, get
again,
seen out in public with something. You ain't got to go
yeah,
all that extreme.
yo,
You went to
so
the most extreme you could.
yo,
Pop out in
that's
public with something.
That simple, you would have just seen me walking out of a dinner spot with a bad young thing
That's
hopping
more
in the
than enough,
V.
bro.
That's more than enough. And then you would have been all over the place. Y'all could have talked about it on nightcap. Oh yeah, you know my
So while
young
you
little blah
doing
blah
that,
blah.
you
Yeah,
do that, you put a face with it.
yeah.
You
You put a
oh, are
face
they
with it.
dating? He's got a then
Yeah,
a whole bunch of questions come up
whole
that
bunch.
you really ain't prepared to
Yeah,
answer.
yep,
Versus this route, you just hearing some shit.
yep. You
Now we looking
just
for this mysterious person,
Michelle.
this
Yeah,
mystery
like
Michelle.
all you had to do is be seen out with this person. Like you just walking out to the dinner spot, walking to the car. People ask questions. Shannon, who's this? No, no, you good? Holding her hand, she just be all like, it could have been so player. Like it could have been so much
Yep.
more player. Like y'all niggas need to put me on y'all PR team. I promise you, I'll have you out here looking righteous, Like
For sure.
bro, because then like you said, it's people like they question him because he be having the little dogs and shit like that. Like I don't be gonna fuck with niggas, you know what I'm saying? But it's just the way that the world is, and he's in the social media game is optics. It's all about optics. You know what I'm saying? So if it looked crazy, he want to defend himself, but at the same time, he don't want to come out and defend himself because it's like if somebody call you gay, right, and you got to go out your way to prove to somebody you're not gay,
You already lost the battle.
you lost the battle. You lost the battle, bro. Like what the fuck are you like, bro? If
I'm
I
not
knew
entertaining
I'm
no
yeah,
bullshit.
if I knew I'm laid up with a chick last night and I don't fuck with men at all, it ain't nothing nobody gonna say to just fuck me up. Like real talk, but I don't know. I don't know.
Different
Like
strokes for different folks.
keep it real with me though. So keep it 1,000% with me.
Was good.
Was it weird for him hanging out with that stylist like that? Was it weird?
Hell yeah, because why you got courtside seats with your stylist that happen to be homosexual?
And like you would have
What's his
preferred to take
interest? For one, what's his interest in the sport?
like maybe he's a
I
big fan.
don't. Maybe
Maybe he's a
look,
fan.
my percentage on that is like 10%. Maybe he's a big fan.
Because my thing is just this, like unless Shannon just is extremely private with like his women, but
Like
real
you
talk,
ain't popping out. You could have popped out with a lady friend. Like
yo,
that's crazy to me. I
not
don't
even just that,
know.
or you could have popped out. You could have popped out with a straight male.
Yeah.
Like you was like also like so like think about it.
So
Niggas
he
was
really brought those accusations on himself.
yeah, because it looks it's about optics. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? And like and then if you're gonna live in a world where you don't give a fuck about what people say about how you look, then you gotta move like that. Like you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like
Yeah.
real talk. Like if that's your homie, like cause real talk, like but see, that's your stylist. Like, but if that was like somebody that's just like your family member or somebody at school that's just gay, you just fuck with them because you just fuck with them. That could be, you just gotta move like that. But soon as niggas started questioning that shit,
Cut him off.
like that shit makes shit
From
look
floor seat
weirder.
to cut
Unemployed,
off. Mm,
unemployed. Come
damn.
on, bro. Uncle Shay, Uncle Shay. Like you
What
too,
was
you
his
too.
value? If it's so easy to cut him off, you giving a man floor seats to all these games, then you start getting some allegations that you ain't feeling good about. Now you just cut him off. Come on, man.
How how valuable was it?
How valuable was his stat? Was his drip?
Like yeah, cause like I'm not gonna lie. Again, optics, right? Um, like
Like you just
what?
fucking
So
with bro on some stylish shit out like behind the scenes or something.
like, and this is another thing. I also think that if they would have popped up to one game on some shit, it wouldn't have been a big deal. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like, cause it's like, oh, he popped up with a stylist one time, like he got him dressed up, da da.
but
But
it's
to
continued.
constantly, yeah, that's a lot of money. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause
Hmm.
I'm sure you're already paying for him as a stylist. You know, I'm sure, right? That's the job, right? Like,
Yeah,
you're paying for him to style you, so you're just kicking the extra 10, 20 bands for floor seats to like Lakers games for somebody I'm not getting no ass from at the end of the night. It's crazy. You
ain't
mean to
no
tell
night
me
cabin.
it ain't no nightcap? Like, yo, with all due respect, my dear, I'll take you to the Lakers game. We on the floor seat. We living it up. It's definitely in the night. Love like
Yeah.
especially multiple K. Like you know what I'm saying.
Yeah,
Hey,
he brought the allegations up. He got nobody to blame about those allegations but himself. And I guess his opinion is he got himself out those allegations by leaking that video, which it really didn't do nothing, but just got people questioning the authenticity of it.
yeah, questioning the authenticity of it, and also just questioning just like why. You know what I'm saying?
Why?
Like just
Why?
why. It was really no reason for. It was really no reason
And it
for
was
that low.
OD. It was OD. Sound like they was making a movie in that bitch.
Yeah, I was doing
Like they
voiceovers.
had the mic up to the mic.
Yeah, you know what I like. You know what I like. That's my Michelle.
That's
Like
my.
I'm like the first thing I said to like a chick at my job, I'm like,
How many times you been called by your first name during sex? Straight up.
I'm like, I'm like,
Like,
I'm like,
what?
I'm like, guys don't say the woman's name. Like that's we like
That's
women
weird.
do that. Yeah, women, y'all do that.
Yeah.
We guys, we don't. We're not gonna. That's just not like.
Like
I can,
we using pet names, babe,
yeah, we use
boo,
a baby, boo, bitch, slut. Like you know what I'm saying? Like
yeah, type
yeah,
shit.
like yeah, it ain't gonna be no like I'm not calling anybody first name. It's just like it's just feel like I'm just breaking like the third wall, the fourth wall, or whatever they said. Like it's just like it's just like it's real too because I feel like when you have sex on it, it's an intimate, it's like a spiritual thing when you really think about it. It's like you really become one for the time being. I feel like as soon
Yeah,
as you on some shit like saying her name, it's just
that's
like
not Michelle. Come on,
it's
Michelle.
like you just come out of it like it's just weird. Like it's I don't know, bro. Like
Yeah, you really you
yeah,
fucking up. You
bro.
fucking up the vibe.
You fucking up the vibe. Like, yo, nah, because real talk, I can guarantee you, like, if a chick my age was to
All the
come
other
to
dirty talk, that's cool. That hey,
it
rock
was
out with the take this. That's he could have been like, that's my pussy. That's my pussy.
that's my
Come on,
pussy.
that's my
Real talk,
Michelle, bro. Like, come on, well, I don't know. Shout out to
you got
Michelle. She put it on that nigga.
shout out to Michelle,
Shout
yo.
out to Michelle, man.
She
Keep
did
doing
a
your
good job.
thing with it.
Yeah,
Keep
she did
doing
a
your
good
thing with
job.
it.
She did a good job. Hey,
Keep doing it.
Ocho, I told you I'll put that thing down, Ocho. I told you I'll
Keep
put it
doing
down
it,
right,
man.
Ocho. yo,
They was hot and ready
yo,
early morning with it.
Little Caesars. There was a Little Caesars box, right? There was,
Yeah,
yeah. So yeah.
shout out to Michelle on that one.
Shout out to Michelle. Shout out to Unc. Yo, this yo in the future, Unc. Like, see, that's the thing. Like when I already look at people with such a high regard,
Uh-huh.
and they do some shit that's just below what I how I viewed them, it started making me just like look at you a little way, like because you were so solid, my nigga. Like you a Hall of Fame jacket, nigga, 3-time Super Bowl champion. Like you that nigga. Like you really that nigga.
And it really made sense to me when people like, you gotta do a whole lot of shit just to go live. And I'm like, let
Yo,
me go see this shit for myself. Cause me personally, I never went live
I never
on
went live
IG.
before either. Me
But
either.
I went through the motions. And I'm like,
It's a lot of work.
click, 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 click. I'm like, okay, yeah, this shit don't they it's like they IG purposely set it up that way so those type of moments won't happen.
Don't
You won't
happen. Yeah.
accidentally go live. It's like low key security
Confirmations. Yeah.
steps to
Yeah.
go live
You
for
gotta
that shit
really
not to happen. And he might be the first motherfucker ever to accidentally go live.
like the shit is crazy, bro. Like
Yeah,
it's
we
really
ain't buying that one, man. Sell
yeah,
that wolf ticket to somebody else.
yeah, you got yeah, cause I'm just like, yo, and then y'all in the middle of fucking already when the live started. So you gotta be like this. Oh do all of this, then put the phone down.
Hold it.
Oh yeah, that's my Michelle. Yeah,
That's why I
like
say I want to see the first 5 seconds
no.
of
Yeah.
like show me when it first went live. What did it sound like when it first went live?
I need to sign. Yeah, I need the whole thing. I need the whole thing
I need to hear from the very first second. Did
from the
it?
beginning.
Did the phone tumble over? Did it get tossed?
Yeah,
Or
something like.
did it just pop up, boom, live?
And also, another thing I need to know is what happened. I need to know, was it quiet, and then once it went live, did it start? Then it start.
Did you
Yeah,
hear it heating up in that bitch?
yeah, yeah.
Okay,
I need
that nigga up to something. What's going
to
on?
up
Huh?
to
I
something.
thought you
Yeah.
was finna tell us some shit.
Tell you, nah. She
Yeah.
over there like, yeah, like it could have been, even if you was gonna go about it that way, it could have been way more player. It could have been like the shit would have went live and y'all would have been having a conversation. You could have been kissing on her, she could have been giggling, stop, da, 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 da. And
Or
you
the,
saw and you, all you could be like this, yo, take the shit the fuck off. And then you be like, oh shit, I'm on live and they cut the live off real quick. Like
or the
it's
nigga,
so
he could have did it this way. Went live, say, hey guys, we're doing a special early episode of Nightcap or promoting some shit real quick. Talk to the people on live for about a hot 10 minutes. And then, all right. And then cut that sucker off, thinking you cut it off. And then next thing you know, now the temperature in the room is rising that way. That would have been a player
even
way to do it
even
that way.
then. Like, listen to me. Put us on your PR team, yo. Trust me.
For real, we'll
Trust
have
me.
it looking authentic as fuck. Have your ass
Prestigious,
go
yo.
live, push those row pills, whatever they call.
I know you like your little Pomeranian
Eat
dogs.
the shit,
We're gonna go get you a cane Corsa real quick, just for the image, soup up the image real quick. Like, come
shoot the shit
on,
on
man.
live, then put that motherfucker down thinking you didn't end it. I'm finna shit. Bring your ass on.
Yeah, like, come on, bring, like, yo. Now if that's done with, bring your ass over here. Niggas like, oh no, like, it could have been so much. You could have just popped up with Shorty. Fuck it, we could do a 20v1 with the balloon pops. Like, we could like, come on now,
Yeah,
like.
yeah,
We could really turn you up. We could tell, like, imagine Unc on the 20v1.
yeah.
Like,
That'd be funny as fuck.
that should be hilarious, yo.
No, he ain't gonna get no balloon pops. They
Oh
want
no,
that back.
he gonna have to be the one
He
that's the
gonna be
one that,
popping the balloons.
yeah, the one we gonna come out. He gonna play your
He
pass
got
or
to
nah,
pop the balloons out the gate because they ain't popping balloons out the gate once they see
nah.
who he is. That'd be like a kind of reverse type shit too, because the nigga popped the last two balloons when he finally
hmm
choose.
Yeah,
So
yeah. I think like he
you
wasn't.
gotta
I think
pop
it's
the
just,
balloons out the rip.
yeah. I think when they show up, he either be like, yo, stay or go. He gonna have to start being like, go, go. Like, oh yeah, my. Cause yeah, but that'll be the crazy thing is like once you got a certain like level of notoriety or popularity, there's so many things you can do to get the bag.
Everything going.
It's you can do so many things to get the bag at that point. Like yo, Ocho, let's do a 20v1, set it up. URL, set it up. Like boom, that's gonna be 1 million, 2 million views, guaranteed.
Hell
You
yeah.
know what I'm saying? That just made our month. We over here 100K large, 200K large off the year, off the month. You know what I'm
Hmm.
saying? So yeah, like yeah,
Have a
but
lineup. Do a
yeah,
lineup of women and
mm-hmm.
have the motherfuckers guess which one Michelle. We gonna reveal Michelle to
We
y'all.
gonna
Y'all guess
yo,
which one it is.
fast, yeah, that'd be dope
That's
too.
fire. That's
That'd
fire as
be
fuck.
dope. That's dope. Yo, holla at us, yo. We be a PR team. Be a
Shit,
PR
yo.
team, man. We have you right out here. Whatever image you want to go for, we got the plan for you. You know what I'm saying? But
Mm-hmm.
yeah, man. Yo, yeah, this has been it's been a crazy week though. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Crazy week.
Yeah,
Headed into
like
the weekend.
heading into the weekend, like we said, rest in peace for Shoni Kwan. That was a crazy way to start the week.
Yeah.
Super Bowl halftime performance it sucks that it's taken away from the man's moment. You know what I'm saying?
It really
Like
is.
it really is. Like that's why Nas came out and dropped a statement today and said, like, yo, congratulations, Kendrick Lamar. Said, I can't wait to see you perform. He's like, I can't wait to see the party die. Like, so
For
you know what I'm
real.
saying?
Kill the
Real
party.
shit. Yeah,
Get
kill the
them
party.
going. I'm gonna kill the party. I was jamming that shit.
Yo,
That shit.
fire,
Yeah, hell yeah.
fire. And then yeah, then
Shout out
Shannon
to Sharp. Keep popping them pills, man. Keep putting that pressure down on
put
Michelle,
that
man.
pressure on Michelle,
Keep
man.
doing it. Keep
You
doing it.
know, Rep for Michelle. And yeah, also a couple more like we ain't podding a little bit. So yo, rest in peace, James Earl Jones, yo.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, Rich Homie Quan, Beat King, yo. Rest in peace,
Yep.
Beat King. Rest in peace, Fat Man Scoop. Like yeah, like yo, this tomorrow is not guaranteed, yo. So living the present moment to the fullest, like
Do what you
literally,
gotta do.
do
Make
what you gotta
amends with
do.
whoever you gotta make amends with. Keep God
Yeah,
first in your heart and
yo.
keep striving for greatness. That's it.
And what's the name? What's the name? Before I go, make that if it's somebody that's on your mind that you know you should just pick up that phone call, just reach out to that dream and doing that. Pick up that
Uh-huh.
call, man. Pick
Give
that
me that
phone
call.
up.
Shoot a
Give them that
text.
call.
You
Shoot
don't,
a
you don't want
text,
to
something.
shoot the call, shoot the text, man.
Shoot the text, and then just grow from there. Grow from there,
Go from
yo.
there. Everything gonna figure itself out.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
For sure.
Yo, as always, we always something to talk about
It's always
podcasts,
a
yo.
pleasure.
It's your boy Ghost.
Big
You know what I'm
talk.
saying? Big song. We out of here, man. We see
I'll
y'all
holler at
next time, yo. For sure.
y'all. Deuces.